need the energy all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. I need the energy all the way up. Bring the bottom now, I'm blowing up.
Look at that. That is spectacular.
That's amazing.
I need the energy all the way up.
Oh, my goodness.
No, no, he didn't. Gentlemen, that's gorgeous.
Welcome to another Groundhog Day NBA game. Shadows or not, it's time to get it going. Brian Anderson here with Grant Hill, Chris Webber, and Allie LaForce. Joining our broadcast tonight, WNBA champion and finals MVP, Candace Parker. Welcome, Candace.
Hey, VA, I appreciate it. Thanks for allowing me to be here today.
And we got a chance to check out multiple seasons of assist numbers and what has been the trend for LeBron James.
And that decline in assist numbers over the last few years is what has made him more of a one-note player on offense. If he could integrate more passing back into his game, he'd be giving opposing defenses a much harder time.
So here's Portland's starting group. Inside at the 4 and the 5, it's Covington and Nurkic. Filling out the wings, it's McCollum and Powell. And it's Simons in at the point. And for Los Angeles, LeBron James out there with Trevor Ariza. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then there's Russell Westbrook, and it's Bradley in at the 2. Candace, the Lakers were able to get LeBron James and then Anthony Davis to join the team. How huge is the draw for players to come and play in LA?
Well, first and foremost, it's LA. It's the city of angels. You win here, you are a winner forever. And to play with guys, especially LeBron James, who is a willing passer, he makes his teammates better. And Anthony Davis definitely has a solid future here with LA. I mean, I would love to join them.
The inside. James can't get it to go. Here's Simons. Not a good performance from him in that loss to Oklahoma City.
I mean, look, he's evolved as a passer over the course of his career. Get to the right spot, McCollum will find you.
Westbrook with a screen on Covington. Here's James. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
Inside. Here's Nurkic. Yep, count it.
A physical player with a large frame. Nurkic was seemingly unbothered by the contact.
Westbrook outside. Pass to James. Back to Westbrook. The 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. It's so wonderful to see the growth of the WNBA, engaging new fans and sponsors. Candace, how does the league continue that ascent, you think?
I think the WNBA has to continue to do things different. We are a different game than the NBA, and we can't always use the NBA's blueprint as ours. So I think we need to continue to push that and, you know, open up more doors for ourselves.
Good point.
Team foul.
There's McCollum with the 3. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
You gotta be aware of McCollum. I mean, he's a competitor, and look, he looks for revenge in these situations.
The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 4 to get things going. Out to Powell. He shoots. And Russell Westbrook pulls it down.
Golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone.
These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
It's Covington on the wing. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Fires in the triple. Candace, I know you're a fan of the tall guard and how they play. Who are some of your favorite current and all-time big guards?
You know, I think I always tease in this era, you know, I think KG would have been rebounding and bring the ball up more. I think he was made and built for this era, so I'm going to include him in the tall guards category. But, you know, honestly, I think you look at guys like Kevin Durant. I know he's listed as a small forward, but anybody that rebounds the ball brings it up. Look at Giannis and how he continues to facilitate and make others better. So I think it's going to be a change of what the definition of guard is.
And sometimes McCollum is automatic from there. You can't give him the shot if you're the D.
Throws it up high, and Davis slams it home.
Look, he may not be thought of as big for a center, but with his ability to go vertical, he sure plays big.
McCollum on the left side. Shoots. Rebounded by LeBron. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Blazers will retain possession. All right, here now, the league's top rebounders over the past month. Second is Yusuf Nurkic.
He's just been incredible on the boards over the last month of the season. He's a guy who plays with such desire.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Blazers will retain possession. And the Lakers will go for a different look here. Howard's checked in for Anthony Davis. Anthony comes in for James. Horton Tucker, he's checked in for Ariza. And it's Monk in for Bradley. McCollum outside. Clock at 6. Over Monk. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. The Lakers have got 6 of 8 shots to go. All right, Candace, I know you grew up a Chicago Bulls fan. Who is your favorite player on those legendary Bulls teams, not named Michael Jordan?
Well, you know, I loved following the Bulls, especially in the 90s. That was when I fell in love with basketball. But there was a guy named Ron Harper that I really enjoyed watching. I think that he was a huge piece in their championship run. And, you know, before he joined the Bulls, he used to give number 23 a couple battles when he was with the Cavs.
I thought you might go with Dennis Rodman for a minute.
That's a good one, too.
Now here's Anthony. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. A minute 29 left to play in the first quarter. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Anthony's got his second bucket on the night.
And that's experience. Anthony knows how to create space for a shot. He'll shoot it from anywhere.
To the wing on the left. McCollum outside. Puts up a 3. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
To the paint. Here's Monk. And he banks in the layup.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
The Trailblazers have got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. Here's Simons. Right now, he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Westbrook outside. And he lobs it up to the rim. And it's Howard finishing it off.
This is the chemistry Howard has with his guys. Fantastic at realizing when to go for alley-oop.
McCollum on the wing. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Right side, Covington. Howard grabs the miss. Westbrook against Covington. Takes a 13-footer. Westbrook with the miss.
That's a break for the D right there. I mean, he takes advantage of open looks inside more often than not.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
The basket looks as big as the ocean right now. I mean, that's how easy he's making it look.
C.J. McCollum has been leading the charge for Portland. An insane quarter. No one could stop him. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And you think about LeBron James, not just one of the all-time greats. He's really a coach on the floor.
I have the freedom to call sets, whatever I feel best suit our team. I'm a smart, cerebral basketball player. My basketball IQ is very high, and I take that very seriously. So I know what best suits our team, and our coaching staff does as well.
He really does process the game at such a high level, Grant.
Yeah, an all-time level. And he'll let you know about it. I mean, no false modesty at all. Says, I got this.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Portland.
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
I also like what they've done on the fast break in their first half tonight. They're taking it to them.
We've got Avery Bradley. Anthony Davis is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Johnson, and it's Reeves in at the 1 spot. That's the Laker 5.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And with the new CBA, the WNBA reducing free agency restrictions for players. Candace, what effect do you see that having?
Well, this is going to empower players to be able to go and play for organizations they want to play for. It's very important to understand that this is a job. This is exciting, and you know it is important to be a part of an organization that you want to. And so I think that this will just continue to empower players.
And you know, it doesn't hurt to have a little buzz around players going from one team to the next in the offseason. Here's Snell. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. So a moment now to see the story for LeBron James.
And he's gone cold over the last 10 games, guys. His scoring numbers are down, and he can't seem to get out of this rough patch. He's got to get himself going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
That one's off. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Ellaby's checked in. He hits the second from the line. Candace, the WNBA has just reached its 25th anniversary. You've been a big part of the league for a lot of that time. What changes have you noticed through the years?
Well, the league has definitely grown. It's 25 years, and I like to say 25 years young. I think we have a whole lot more upside. The style of play is changing, and it's definitely benefiting watching and it being entertainment. So I think that we need to continue to grow our game, maybe a couple expansion teams, bigger rosters, so that more talented players can make it.
Ariza's checked in for Johnson.
One of the best players in the game. When Davis is healthy, he's an absolute force on both ends.
For Portland, they've got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Pass to Nurkic. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. Taking a look at the Lakers, and so far they own the 9th best record in the conference. Not where they'd like to be. And of course the Portland Trailblazers, they're just 1 rung below them.
When I look at Portland, they're really doing their best to rise through the rankings. Time will tell whether they can pull it off.
Yeah, they're kind of in that caught in the middle type. You know what I mean? You wonder if they need a personnel change to get over the hump.
Well, Candace, some great post players in the game today. What skill do you think is critical for post players to have right now?
I think it's super important to have a move and a counter move. There's so many players in this league that are able to get to their move, and everybody in the entire arena knows that they're going to do it, but they can't stop it.
And you must have a celebration after a big dunk as well.
You got to. It's a staple.
Unable to get that one. And Los Angeles the other way now. They came away with a victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
Their approach was to draw fouls in that game. It put their opponent in a very difficult position.
It forced them to go much deeper into their bench than they wanted to. And then the game got ugly.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
All right, BA, Russell Westbrook last season said titles won't define him. He said, quote, I grew up in the streets. I'm a champion. I don't have to be an NBA champion. My legacy isn't based on what I do on this court. It's what I do off the floor. How many people I'm able to impact and inspire.
Well, different perspective, Allie. Good stuff. Pass to Ellaby. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's McLemore. Beyond the arc. Sinks it from distance. McLemore's got his first 3 points of the game. Well, Candace, you're one of the most versatile low-post players to ever play the game. Now, that's something that's becoming the rule instead of the exception.
Yes, you got to be versatile in the low post, and that means being able to face up. That means being able to be physical and finishing around the basket. It's so important.
Make some noise. All right, look who's coming under the court. Get loud. Here they are, your Laker girls.
Going with a whole new group out there. The best long-range shooters amongst point guards. What a luxury to have these guys on your squad. You take a look at Simons. Boy, what a gifted shooter he is from way out there.
I mean, when no other options are available, any one of these guys can just take charge and shoot that three.
And as well as they shoot the three, I don't think it needs to be the backup plan. It could be a plan A.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Monk for three. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
It was poor efficiency scoring the ball. They needed too many attempts to get their points.
They had a hard time taking the lid off the basket. The offense just went flat.
Westbrook, the pass to Anthony.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Back to Westbrook. Pass to Anthony. Here's Horton Tucker. Powell covers. Shot clock at 5. He puts up a three. And again, the Lakers, no good. The Trailblazers have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Three-pointer. Anthony grabs the board.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
From downtown, counted from distance. Anthony's got 7.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
It's a seesaw battle. Both teams are pretty evenly matched, and the score reflects that.
All right, how about our special guest, Candace Parker. Candace, thanks for coming by and dropping some knowledge on us.
I appreciate it. Happy to do it anytime, BA.
And just spending a few minutes with Candace, man, she's the real deal.
Oh, yeah, she's very authentic, and that's what listeners love about her. I mean, they can tell she really believes in everything she says. He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
Trailblazers foul. Anthony Simons. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Horton Tucker. Powell covers. The drive by Westbrook. Lays it up and banks it in. 7 points in the game.
You know Westbrook's game is drive the ball. Drive the ball. You still can't stop.
Nurkic finds Covington. And here's Simons outside. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep. Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
Now here's Westbrook. He's covered closely. Outside Monk, just 5 to shoot. Lets it fly from 18, and it's good. Off the back rim and in. and the Lakers lead by 1.
And hey, Monk can sink this shot. The defense has to adjust and respect his mid-range jumper.
And so it's Anthony Davis making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. Between the scoring and rebounding, an excellent period. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks a lot. I'm with Frank Vogel. And, Coach, what's going to be critical in the second half to get this win?
It's just be us. Okay? We got to go on the three-point line, keep them off the free throw line, make contested twos. We got to move the basketball offensively.
Your expectations are always high defensively. Thank you, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. And, folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Hey, folks, welcome. The Lakers wrap up the first half in what's been a closely contested game so far. And it pains me to say this, but I think we need some insight from Professor Diesel. Secrets to success in the second half?
You want the regular voice of the professor, Ernie?
I'll take whatever you got.
It's easy, Ernie. Whoever decides the EOEP has the extinct advantage.
Wait, the strategy. What is EOEP? What does that even stand for?
Well, I'm glad you asked me, pupil Kenneth. You know this, execute on every possession. It's what I said to myself. EOEP, execute on every possession.
Was it just me, or did I hear you say they have an extinct advantage?
Is that what I said? I don't know what I said.
Oh, now, thanks for admitting it.
Oh, we're still on the air.
And guys, how about Anthony Davis in that first half we just witnessed? Outstanding job asserting his will and going to WORK.
You could have called it a vintage Shaq performance. Definitely wouldn't call it a Kenny performance. Kenny's never had a performance. Anyway, he's pouring in the points. He's been on fire. Quite a game already. Let's see if he stays hungry in the second half.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Well, you know, CJ McCollum has been really making an impact here, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him, and then, of course, executing.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
And Grant, you were a big wing with skill. That type of player very much in demand in today's game.
Well, I mean, today's NBA is all about versatility. Can you get it done offensively and defensively? Players with size and perimeter skills are very much invaluable to their team.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Filling out the wings, it's McCollum and Powell. Inside at the 4 and the 5, it's Covington and Nurkic. And it's Simons in at the point.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Oh, got that one up quick.
The shot Bradley has practiced time and time again. Now, a legitimate threat to hit off the catch.
Simon's shot is good.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game, but you can see why after that sequence.
James attacking. Count the basket. James has got his third basket of the night.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Westbrook, and finished off by Westbrook.
This is what Westbrook does as well as anyone. Attack, attack, attack the rim off the box.
Pass to McCollum. Lets the 3 fly. LeBron with the rebound. The Lakers have gotten 3 or 4 shots to fall so far in the third.
Living legend. LeBron James. More all NBA selections than any player in history, and he's still going strong.
Here's Simons, pounded by Westbrook. Pass to Powell. Jacks up a 3. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And LeBron in his mid-30s. He's not slowing down. Chris, it seems like he's getting better.
Just think about it. Scoring, rebounding, assisting at career high rates. I mean, we know Father Time is undefeated. LeBron's probably going with Father Time for the longest run.
Laker girl.
Snell is checked in for Portland. McLemore comes in for Simons. And let's have a look at the big men leading the league in assists during the past month. 4th, LeBron James.
And I love how these guys are some of the most complete front court players in the NBA. They're not just score and rebound bigs, they can also beat you with their passing as well.
And the way they move the ball is tremendous. I love seeing that kind of pass work being done out there, out of the post.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. And they got called for a 5-second violation.
Lakers ball.
Here's Bradley. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Three-point shooting. I mean, the strength of Bradley's game offensively, incredible.
Portland has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Powell, left side. To halt the run. Portland again missing.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Last season, Draymond Green called out what he saw as a double standard. When players ask for trades, they're vilified. But teams can announce they're planning to trade a player and sit him on the bench in the meantime, and then it's taken in stride. Guys, he feels like it's disrespectful.
Well, that's something to consider, Allie. Thanks. Good stuff. Johnson, he's checked in for Ariza.
Coming under the floor for your Lakers, Stanley Johnson.
Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 17-6 run. Pass to Westbrook. Up and over McCollum. Portland grabs the miss.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time. It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's something that happens to every team. You just have to ride it out, play your hardest, and live with it. Such a consistent night for him from the field. Whenever they've needed it, he's been their safety valve.
Here's McLemore. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. The Lakers have gotten 8 of 11 shots to go in. Efficient so far in the third. Davis drives in. Oh, Covington with a block.
Looking like the all-defensive player he is. Covington saying, not here, not now.
For 3, McCollum. That shot, no good. Los Angeles has gotten 4 threes to fall out of 5 attempts here in the third. Davis with it. McCollum covering. To the middle. All sorts of time. Here's Johnson. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Johnson's got 5 points.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
And your Laker girl.
Some changes now for the Lakers. Anthony's checked in for Anthony Davis. Gordon Tucker comes in for Bradley. And it's Monk in for Russell Westbrook. Ellaby, he's checked in for Portland. And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. To win the drought! Portland, no good that time either.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's Monk. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
And that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with the comfortable lead.
Down low. Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
McLemore can't hit.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
James passes to Monk. And here's Johnson. Now, here is James. Tries it from 16 and count it. Now 5 for 7.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Shot's good by McCollum.
Putting on a shooting clinic from deep. He had that huge first half, and he's still rolling.
To the left wing. To the right side. Right side Johnson. And the rebound by Ellaby.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
McLemore. Off target from three-point range. James outside. Monk for 3. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 6 assists now in the game.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, no need to rush right here. Let the clock run a little, then execute your offense.
Johnson passes to Anthony. And another 3 for the Lakers.
So lethal off the catch. I mean, Anthony's quick in making decisions once he gets the ball in his hands.
Here's Snell. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Lakers ahead, running away with it. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth. And now we take a listen in to a recent huddle from Frank Vogel.
Our closer is our tempo. Tell us the tempo. Let's still run. 1, 2, 3.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Dwight Howard. Johnson is out there with Trevor Ariza. Then it's Malik Monk, and it's Reeves in at the 2 guard. That's the Laker 5. The kick out to Johnson. Second chance effort, and it's good on the lay-in.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Outside, Brown. Wing shot on the way. For 3, Smith. He drops it from range.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
Smith against Monk. And he drives in, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
So explosive. Give Monk any room to work with, and you could regret it.
For 3, Smith. Knocks down the triple.
Well, he's not focused on the D on most possessions, but you can forget about him altogether.
Pass to Ariza. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Hits the three-pointer.
And the three-point shooting skills of Ariza are just lethal. A volume shooter from there to flat out light it up.
Here's Blevins. Knocks down the long J.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
For these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game, but you can see why after that sequence.
Pass to Howard. Here's Monk. Back to Howard. Out to the wing. 4 on the clock. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. And it's Monk missing.
Defensive breakdown, and they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time.
Here's Blevins, and it's Portland with another. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Here's Reeves. Howard with a screen on Smith. Here's Monk. Driving to the basket.
Nice leaper for his size. Monk is the kind of guy that embraces elevation.
Timeout. The loudest and craziest fans get a free T-shirt. Let's hear it, fans. Fans, your Laker girls. Brazil, baby.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Outside Covington. And Chris, after about a year where fans weren't allowed in arenas, you think players have a greater appreciation for the energy they bring to the proceedings?
Of course. I think the fans have a greater appreciation. I think the players, I think the referees, I think everyone. You know, the difference between a packed house and an empty arena, that's a big difference. And so the energy of the crowd, man, it's a big difference.
Here's Davis. And too long on the shot. Portland has gone 4 of 4 from outside during the fourth. Here's Simons. Shoots over Westbrook. And it's Portland with another. The Lakers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. James outside. Davis a screen. And that one good. And the Lakers lead by 21.
Well, James is superb at scoring the ball, especially when he gets a pick, giving him all the room he needs.
Powell for 3. That's good. And it's McCollum with the assist. McCollum's got his 4th assist with that last one. The Lakers have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Westbrook outside. Davis with a screen on McCollum. Here's Westbrook. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
No, you better defend Westbrook aggressively. I mean, as we can see, he's just too consistent a shooter not to.
Back to Simons. The 3 is up. The Lakers with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Inside. It's stolen. It's a one-on-one situation. Out to Powell. From outside the arc. Drills it from deep. Powell's got 6 here in the quarter.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
You see more teams doing this nowadays. We all are firmly entrenched in the era of the 3-ball.
And it's James with the jam.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Lakers.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And this will go down as win number 25 for them this year.
And with this victory, they have an edge in the season series at 2-1, with one more game to follow against this team.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Anthony Davis.
And I love how active he was on the glass. Not afraid to get physical and do whatever he could do to grab boards.
The Trailblazers have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the fourth. To the middle. Pass to Snell. There's the 3. Pure from 3-point range.
Well, the range on Snell's shooting just keeps improving. It sends the 3 right in.
The Lakers have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in this fourth quarter. 44 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Reeves. Back to Horton Tucker. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Reeves. Fires for 3. Drains the triple. And the Lakers lead by 19.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
That's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Yeah, how they ended this one is much different than how they started it, and that's a shame.
Here's Horton Tucker. So we see the Lakers taking the W here, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Avery, you guys moved the ball well tonight. Was that why your offense was flowing?
Yeah, it definitely was, but we had to get stops in order to get the ball on the other end, and that's what we were able to do. And we were just making the extra pass. We knew they were going to pull in, and we were going to have to move the ball tonight and trust one another. And we knew if we knocked down shots, we would give ourselves a chance.
That trust made a big difference. Thanks, Avery.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Chris Webber, and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We thank you for watching tonight's game. Last but not least, here is your New Balance Player of the Game.